Hello there, my name is Peter Thompson and this DVD is one of my Myths of Golf series, and it's about applying instant topspin to the ball with a putter so then you get instant roll. It's one of the most ridiculous myths of golf there is, because it is a known fact that when the ball is hit with a putter head, it doesn't roll, it skids along the surface of the green. This is one of my books. This one's about science on the greens, written about in the late 1960s, and I'll quote: a liberal estimate of the skidding phase would be about 20% of the total length of the putt. 20%. This is an excellent article by Golf World in 2015, and they asked the question, how long does the ball skid before it rolls? It's not asking does it skid, they're asking how long, and the answer is about 20%. So, the putter head has a bit of loft, up to 4 degrees, and that means the ball will just lift slightly as you hit the ball. Then the ball will skid along the surface of the green up to 20% of the length of the putt. Then when the ball slows down from skidding, it will then start to roll. The impact time, by the way, is the same as a driver. So we're going to replicate what topping the ball actually means. Many golfers will know this, some might not know this. A top ball is when the ball is hit above the centre of the ball, or in this case this impact bag. There's the centre. I'm going to hit it on purpose on top, so above the centre. If I do that, the ball is going to roll that way. Too near the top that time. I'll do it again. Just a fraction above the centre there. And it goes that way. It's called topspin. It's spinning from the top to the bottom. Backspin is from the back to the top. Topspin is from the top to the bottom. So with the putter, the word practice is in the middle. To make the ball have instant topspin, I've got to hit the ball with the putter above the centre. Above the centre. So it will then spin that way. Spinning that way. That's topspin. Why would you ever want to do that? I mean, what is the point? Some people do. I give many putting lessons, and typically I see this sort of stroke. Goes back, it comes up. To try and make the ball have instant topspin, which is mechanically, scientifically, well, it's possible, of course it's possible, but it's not desirable. We want the ball to skid along the ground and then roll. The putter head is quite small. You can hit the ball, putter head goes back, slight curve, low to the ground, swings through straight, quite low and low to the ground, so you can hit the ball in the middle of the putter head. All golf shots from a driver to a putter, you'll always get the best results when you hit the ball smack bang in the middle. The middle of that face is quite shallow. Look, very small. You've got to hit the ball in the middle of that face. There. So the putter head goes back low to the ground, goes through, goes back in slight curve through, low to the ground, and then you hit the ball in the middle of the face, so you then get the roll after the skid. Greg Norman was a brilliant golfer and a very competent putter, and like Gary Player, he said keep the putter low for more consistency. Low. To hit the ball with topspin, you've got to do the opposite to that. Strange how people get this perception. I see adverts in golf magazines about certain putters being able to give the ball instant topspin, and they have illustrations, they're never photographs by the way, illustrations of the ball spinning that way from the word go, when all the facts say that isn't the case. Let's have a look at Annika Sorenstam, one of the best lady golfers ever, and a very, very good putter. Some say she was the best lady golfer ever, and I wouldn't disagree with that. So here's Annika Sorenstam on the putting green, and I'm going to draw a line across the top of the ball, then make the picture bigger. Now to apply topspin to the ball, the putter head will have to come above the line. It's below the line, hit the ball, there, putter head still flush with the ground, and the ball is now gone. The putter head is still below the line, it's just coming slightly above it now, and it's gone up a little bit, not a huge amount, and there goes the ball into the hole. Now watch this again and tell me how it would be possible to get the putter head to come above that white line and hit the ball above centre. It's just too silly for words really. I've been teaching a long time now, my 54th year, and a man rang me from the States recently and said his putting has been the best it's been for 5 years, because he now realises that you shouldn't rock your shoulders, you can't apply topspin, we need to get real about what happens in the putting stroke and the impact on the ball, and the reality is that every good putter in the entire world hits the middle of the ball with the middle of the face. The ball then just skids along the ground, and let's say the putt is 10 feet, it's going to be skidding up to 2 feet of the 10 feet, then it will roll. That's what you want. That's what happens in the putting stroke. When you go on the putting green next, try this. Putter head, back, low to the ground, slight curve, crucially goes through, low to the ground, and stays straight. So the face is pointing at the target. Then hold the finish. Back in the curve, pretty low, through straight, low to the ground, hold the finish. Jordan Spieth is a brilliant putter, he holds the finish so he can see where the face is pointing. There. So, Mr. Golf, instant topspin, not possible. Please don't try it, it will never work. I know people have tried it for a long time and find that it doesn't work, so don't waste your time trying to do it. I hope this improves your putting, and almost certainly it will be. a good tip for you to eradicate from your mind this instant topspin. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.